Can't wait to see these comments. I don't care how old he is, I'ma get the belt. What would you do if your son came home from college wearing a dress talking about, I'm a girl now? You know, I would probably do something along the lines of saying, I have no son, and then I would hug my daughter. Special thanks to Nix, Holly Miller, CJ, Kaorianne Mori, Karen Duca, Sarah Bear, Elle, Kapachi, Chase Howard, Maxine Lankow, Devin Kellogg, Top Shelf, Rennie, Thomas Penny, Greyhound, Gravity Gaia, Lillian of the Vale, Emily Potter, and Gay Sheki. Ooh. Sorry if I pronounced that last name wrong. Whew, I almost ran out of breath there. For supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you so much, guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are returning once again to r/insane people Facebook, because it's been like a month since the last video. Month and a half maybe. A lot has happened since then. So we got some ground to cover. Let's take a look, shall we? I do not care about the environment. I just want cheap fuel and energy independence. Anyway, everyone we know will be dead in 100 years. Let the ones after us figure that shoot out. Change my mind. So what you're saying is you don't care about your children's future or their children's future because you'll be dead by then. That's a pretty gross way of looking at things. It's like taking a car, right? Imagine you've got a car and you have the resources to fix the car up so that it can make multiple journeys, but it will take a bit more effort. Or you can use some of the resources to fix it up just enough for your journey, however it won't be able to make any more. You're using the resources to fix the car up part of the way, taking it on that journey, and then making it so that no one else can take that journey because the resources required have been used for the first journey. Whereas if you put in slightly more effort and a bit more consideration, you could have fixed up that car so that everyone could take that journey multiple times after the fact. But no, your inconvenience is all that's important. You'll be dead, so it doesn't matter where the Earth is in 100 years. Everyone else is screwed. Who cares? Because you get to have your cheap fuel. It's just gross. Hello, everyone. Is there a place in Yellow or surrounding town that is collecting goods for Ukraine? This entire thing is a disgusting tragedy. War doesn't work. It achieves nothing. Wishing Ukraine strength during these crazy times. I don't disagree with you, but war does sometimes work sometimes. Wait. Sorry, I read that wrong. I don't disagree with you, but war does work sometimes. World War II got us out of depression, a lot of Christmas songs and movies, etc. Without war, there is no armed forces. Also, a lot of people wouldn't be born behind tragedy comes beauty. Wait, who wouldn't be born if war didn't exist? That's a weird take. It's all a weird take, but who was purely born because of war? That's a really weird one. Also, the response, Bud, you're pro-war for the songs and movies? War is hell. I think that's easy to see. And yeah, no, I agree there. Liking war because of songs and movies is also a weird take. There's so many weird takes. And without war, there is no armed forces? Yeah, because if you have no need for armed forces, you don't have armed forces. If there's no war, you don't need them because there's no war. That's a really weird way of putting things. All in all, just weird. Yeah. When Putin starts dropping nukes on liberal cities, I'm going to piss myself laughing. People sucking up to Putin really think that they're gonna survive if nukes are dropped on their country. Like, America might be big, but if nukes are getting dropped on liberal cities, the rest of America isn't just gonna walk away unharmed because they sided with Putin. Then again, I guess they do say that cockroaches can survive nuclear bombs, don't they? So, who knows? I saw someone today trying to tell me to get the vaccine, and when I told her what it really is, Bill Gates' sperm, she nearly collapsed. Classic idiot liberals. She probably collapsed because she just couldn't stop laughing. I mean, it's impressive. I mean, I want to believe this because How much is Bill Gates pumping out to cover the billions of vaccines that have been rolled out? That's impressive. Man is a machine. Actually, the dumbest one. This is the dumbest anti-vax post I've ever seen, and I love it. I love it. My favorite thing they say when you speak the truth: cite your sources. As if I have time to just go back and pull up all the videos and emails I have been sent just for them. They just they did it to themselves, didn't they? So your sources are YouTube videos and emails. So no studies, no articles that maybe cite those studies. They're emails and YouTube videos. And you're the truth speaker. That's where you get your truth, is you read an email. And you can't cite that source. You don't even have time to go and reread that email. You read the email once. And you're the truth speaker. Genius. Genius. Why don't more of these people have university studies published, eh? Oh, wait. It's because they didn't go to university. I'm not a father. I'm white. I'm a man. And I am of heterosexual orientation. That means there are precisely 0 out of 365 days of the year that are dedicated to exclusively celebrating / honoring or respecting the category of human that I am. I'm sure it was a mistake. Maybe it slipped their mind. They'll add me in eventually, right? Well, we all know the answer to that. Hey, I don't even want one. Happy International Women's Day. It's also Women's History Month. Would you look at that? Hopefully people will start to realize what this is. This is about putting me down, not raising you up. I'ma just, Saturday, the 19th of November, 2022. 19th of November. Everybody, just in case you were wondering, International Men's Day. It's the 19th of November, just in case anybody was wondering. Also, a huge thing that goes on every year dedicated to men and men's mental health is Movember. You know, where people decide to grow out their facial hair for charity every year, every November. Just putting that out there. It exists. International Men's Day and Movember both exist. Just putting that out there. Before I even read everything in this post, I love the fact that this came from a website called American Faith. I gotta check out this website. Oh wow, Tucker Carlson's on the front page. Anyway, let's actually read the post now, shall we? Pfizer COVID vax kills roughly 1 in 35 people, Own Host reports. So if you do the math, you are 10 times more likely to die from this flavor of the jab than the thing it's supposed to fix. Anyone out there feel stupid yet? Too bad we don't have a media that would alert people of this. Right, I have to break down how stupid this is. And partly I am going to be bringing up circumstantial evidence, right? Because this will affect different people depending on their circumstance and luck. However, I can list off with ease over 35 friends and family members that I know with ease. I also have hundreds of people on Facebook, and all of those hundreds of people have hundreds of people on Facebook, and I have not heard one of them die from the vaccine or know anyone who has died from the vaccine. If 1 in 35 people are dying, I should have heard at least one by now. Not to mention that that's only people dying. That doesn't take into account the people that would have been injured or made sick by the vaccine or had permanent injuries and harm caused by the vaccine, of which I've heard none. Not one family member or friend has died from it or told me they know of someone who has died from it. And I'm sure many people out there have the exact same experience as me. And you know why that is? It's because this was posted by AmericanFaith.com, who probably don't have a source to cite. They have nothing to back this up because it's fake information, because the Pfizer vaccine isn't killing roughly 1 in 35 people. And the reason the media isn't reporting on this is because they would need deaths to report on, and there are none. So there you go. So do we just ignore the fact Russia says they have proof Ukraine has US Pentagon funded biolabs? What if we're the bad guys? Ukraine are the bad guys, and Russia is simply trying to expose it all. What if? Look, I will happily change my opinion if Russia steps forwards and supplies some legitimate proof of this information, of which currently there is none. However, is it very smart in an actual war scenario between two countries? Is it smart to listen to the country that started the war? Imagine during World War II, Adolf Hitler stepped forward and said, I have proof that the Jews are evil. And then the whole of Europe and America just went, okay, that makes sense. All right, carry on doing what you're doing. You wanted to invade Poland? Go ahead. You know, you have proof, right? I'll just take that on good faith. It's fine. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? No, it doesn't. Why are people defending Putin? And also, why is it exclusively right-wing people defending Putin? I think we all know why, really, don't we? There's a lot of people with Putin's money in their pockets, and it's evident that that's happened because when they all had their funding cut, there was suddenly a lot less right-wing propaganda on social media. It's funny that, isn't it? I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Dude, again, you need to research. 55% of Democrats polled are in favor of gas chambers, not just for Republicans, but for anyone that stands against them. I'm not sure where the poll was taken. Take a moment and listen to how the left talks about others. You need to do your research. I'm not sure where the poll was taken. You need to do research. I'm not sure where the poll was taken. You need to do research. I'm not sure where the poll was taken. If only this person was a little tiny bit more self-aware. Just even the smallest amount of self-awareness needed. Just a touch. Just a teeny touch of self-awareness. I believe because of Biden's porous southern border, Russian terror squads are already in our country. They're not wrong in a way that the Russians are already in America, but it happened around 5 to 6 years ago. And I think that became very evident when Trump was impeached. And one specific demographic of people, I'm not gonna name names or point fingers, but there was a specific demographic of people that voted against the impeachment. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. I couldn't possibly figure it out. There can't be a reason there. There's just strange, isn't it? It's just strange. Why the hell does this Weird Al song have woke BS in it? I thought he was gonna be one of the good ones, but no, of course not. I am disgusted. This song is 7 years old. The gender ideology is poisoning everything. I cannot believe this. Keep your politics out of your parodies. Go back to making the best parodies in the business and even better polka. If you know what's good for you, you'd better slow down and use the right pronoun. For anyone that isn't aware of the context of that quote, it's a song about grammar. It's called Word Crimes. He's talking about pronouns in a grammatical sense. He also talks about adjectives and using it's with an apostrophe versus it's without an apostrophe and there and there and other grammatical errors because it's about grammar and pronouns are a part of grammar. Can you imagine the outrage if Putin had a biolab in Mexico? Remarkable that the USA has one in a nation liberated from democracy with a coup just 8 years ago. Liberated from democracy. Ah, yes, Russia, famous for its democracy. Also, there is yet to be a smidge of evidence that the US has bioweapon labs in Ukraine. Not even a pinch, not even a touch. And also, if we're gonna talk about countries liberating other countries, for some reason, all of the Republicans that think that Russia has a right to own Ukraine, Mexico would like Texas and California. I think Mexico would like their states back. Tucker says he was wrong about Ukraine and blames Biden and Harris for him being wrong. Hey dumbass, we saw this coming. We were told it was coming for weeks, but nah, you couldn't get your lips off of Putin's behind long enough to see it. This is all kinds of stupid right here, folks. Oh, and deflecting your stupid onto VP Harris is not very manly, Tuckums. No. I'm actually with Tucker on this one. It was because of Harris and Biden that Tucker Carlson wasn't wary of Russia and Putin. It was because of them that Tucker was wrong about Ukraine. Because no matter what they say, Tucker is going to take the opposite side. That's kind of just what he's being paid to do. I think he's scared, and I think he's been paid a lot of money in the past. I don't have any proof for that, but then neither do most of the people we've talked about in this video. So what you gonna do, hey? I would rather have Putin running this country than Biden. Putin may be an SOB, but he is not stupid. Go Brandon, go. Retire Joe. Apparently this was on a post about gas prices rising, and it's always about gas prices, isn't it? For some reason, when gas prices are up or gas prices are down, all always gotta be about the president, you know? If gas prices were down during Biden's presidency, it would be a result of the things that Trump put in place. Because gas prices are up during Biden's presidency, it's something that Biden did wrong. Ignoring the fact that the president has nothing to do with gas prices. Gas companies are currently reporting record highs in profits. Gas prices are up, profits are up. But of course, it's Biden's fault. And that's also why other countries have high gas prices as well, right? It's all Biden's fault. And the final post. Join the dots. Biolabs found in Ukraine. No, they weren't. Ukrainians flee to other European countries because their country's being bombed. No health checks carried out. You were encouraged to take Ukrainians into your home. New hybrid variant discovered in the UK. Got it yet? Events like these really show us how uneducated some people are. The downside of internet and social media is that these uneducated people find their audience and think the absolute idiocy they are peddling has some merit. Very true. I'm talking about you there. I am all for accepting refugees, and I think more countries should encourage doing so. Blaming them for COVID variants when there is nothing to back that up, and the biolab that people are claiming to exist is QAnon nonsense with nothing to back it up. I'm not for that. And there's a reason for that, and it's because there is zero evidence to back it up. That's where I'm going to end the video, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. If you want to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below. Tell me what you think about US biolabs in Ukraine and Putin being the good guy. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I think we all know what the truth is. I hope you have enjoyed. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.